welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the major revelations. That apparently Mr. Pennypacker has put me into this world, and I kind of wondered for the longest time, like, where am I? Like, what is this? And I was playing mini golf. I guess this is his way to try to buy off my silence. Like it's sort of like, hey, you know, uh, you can just play video games and you know be in your own little retro world and your own little cross-dressing avatar, and you got the best of everything you ever wanted, and just gotta kind of keep your mouth shut. And well, that's kind of not how I roll, but um, the big problem is though, and I just kind of realized it, like I kind of have memory, like when I was in the year 2011, I was able to like I had all this computer skills to like hack into computer matrices and stuff like that. Something's happened, guys, where I feel like I don't know that like I have memory of something like that, but I can't. I don't feel like I got the skill or the genius to do that anymore. Like like all my spiritual knowledge and theology, all that stuff, and my like childhoodness, childness, it's all there, but it's that genius and the military defensiveness. I feel like it's gone or something. Like I don't know what Mr. Pennypacker did to me. Like it's kind of like you ever feel like there's a part of you that's missing. That's weird, you know. Like I gotta figure out how to get out of here, but it's like it's gonna be really hard to do so without And you need to understand these like robots you see around me. They don't talk. He even flat out told me they just don't talk. I mean, he's literally told me there are literally video games, older video games, where the NPCs are far more, even the most dumbest NPCs are far greater than these ones. That's how bad they are. They literally have no point to them. They don't talk. They don't say anything. So, I, I don't know. I need to spend a few episodes to think about this. Like what is going on with this world and this dimension? Can I get out of this, or is this just sort of stuff that I need to kind of write off? That maybe I need to like figure it out. As like Blade would say, figure it out, or maybe just accept my fate. I mean, let's kind of be honest though. Let's be honest. It's sort of the best of everything. You dressed in drag half the all the time. You can you go to the mall. You can walk around the mall. You can be a mall walker. You can you can walk around the mall. You can walk around the mall. You can go to the arcade, play games. You could go to a Chuck E. Cheese. You could go to this sort of like Western pizza amusement park place here. That's uh, basically this is a Dave and Buster's, isn't it? I've never been in a Dave and Buster's, but that's basically that's basically like is like this. Um, there's another place where there's like a laser tag place. I mean, for crying out loud, I mean, it's freaking fun. It's freaking good old fun stuff. I don't know. But then it's like at the same time, I'm like thinking about Billy and Glenn, like what are they up to, I wonder what they're up to, like what's Billy up to? I remember back in the day Billy just used to say his name. He'd just say Billy. All the time he'd just say Billy. Billy. And course, Mr. Graves and Mr. Peck, they've been fairly well deleted, so that's kind of the end of that, and of course you got Pooh Guppy Adams, and um, I don't think I remember Mr. Mr. Pennypacker. I almost said Money Pecker. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get tired. I think I've recorded a lot of episodes today, so I'm getting a little punchy. But yeah, like Pooh Guppy Adams, that almost looks like a foot. When the digitized hand is on the far left, it look like a foot. Just put your foot down there. Of course, what are these R2-D2s are gonna do if I put my foot on the machine? But that's not good to promote to kids, by the way. I shouldn't say that. So, got the sombrero, the Frito Bandito R2-D2. I always want to know what R2-D2 would look like if you put a sombrero on his head. That would be funny stuff. Should I play a coin pusher game? That I'm sure that absolutely tortures the people of ADHD. They're like, so boring. Please stop. Remember, I have ADHD, but also I'm autistic too. So there's times when the ADHD is just fine and dandy. Then I'm like very autistic, and I love my ASMR, and I like slow things. Like this game where you just like throw balls into a hole. This is about as boring as it gets, but it gives time to talk about the world, talk about the situations. So, and of course you got Dark Milo, and I don't know how the issues I've had with him. It's become so numerous. I know the last time I talked to Billy and Glenn, it was on that Game Gear, and they said now he's just a head on a shelf. That's weird. Last time I did, but you need to understand, I've just literally gotten my full memory back about things, so it's like that kind of came in really at the right time. I think it was because I was having like a lot of deja vu at the time, and it must have did something to Mr. Pennypacker's memory blocks on this on my avatar, that I was able to like kind of like break that, and that's good. That's good stuff, Dan. Well, I mean, I have to make honest though. I'm trying to backtrack and think of all these things that have happened to me. I have to admit though, at least I'm in an arcade, and I mean, it's kind of like last episode, Mr. Pennypacker said, "I've put you in the middle of paradise," and maybe you should like kind of be appreciative of this. And it's like, maybe he's right. Maybe I've been battling these villains for the longest time on this show, and maybe it's time to kind of retire and call it quits. Maybe he's finally figured out what to do with me. That I almost hear like a PA announcement. Well, actually, that's pretty close. Actually, what happened was you caused so much trouble in that one dimension during the new Frater versus Retro. Actually, I put you in the year 2011 with the only way I put you in Pooh Guppy Adams. The other two, were deleted because of the events that happened during the final Frater. But so I had partial code of Mr. Graves, and then of course I had to pretend to be Gregory Peck. That was not easy. I'm a very ambitious man. I don't have any patience, so I was just trying to take over the whole show and put you under the bus, and because it's fun. I can't help it. I'm a very destructive character. Now this show's almost done. I'm going to talk to you next episode about this, because I like watching you trying to figure this stuff out, but we need to continue with these like major revelations. Okay, see you next show. See you next show.